SNV in 2010 raised awareness on non-timber forest products as an alternative resource to timber capable of generating incomes. Women had completely abandoned community forestry because when it came to logging, they had no role to play. In 2011, we facilitated extensive organization of women in subgroups, groups, and zonal networks.
We have a total of 15 groups and 5 zonal networks.
We are around 20 women in 4 subgroups. Each subgroup is made of 7 to 8 women. The Baka women are also involved. We then started to implement trainings.
In the subgroups, the aim was to train communities on how NTFPs are collected. We conducted training on processing techniques, on storage and marketing too.
The measures the women used were the combo and the bucket. These were measures not recognized at national and international level, so we trained them on how to use the spring balance.
Look, this is 2.5 kilograms. The trader said he took only 1 combo. He took 1.5 combos.
We trained groups of women to produce according to the quality demanded by the market.
We brought traders from the cities of Bafoussam and Yaoundé and placed them at the negotiation table to discuss and exchange with the collectors.
We developed posters to facilitate the transfer of knowledge. They simplified technical information through visual representations. Practical training was conducted by supporting NGOs. We put an accent on diversification because initially communities were focused on bush mango, kola, and ebai. We introduced many other NTFPs, kalala for example, kutu, which is a wild mushroom, black and white pepper. They all grow in the forest, but the communities did not know their economic value. In each group, the members designated a person to monitor the quality of the product. They also designated a secretary who was in charge of recording the quantity produced by every member, and a storekeeper to look after the stock of the group. Together with the women, we identified endogenous ways to bulk NTFPs in order to build a large stock. Women are used to selling small quantities of products to meet their everyday needs. This hampers the building of a large stock. To overcome this, the women put in place a system whereby they collected NTFPs together, processed them together. The amounts were recorded in the register and given to the storekeeper. It helped to build large stocks and prepare for marketing. Collective sales allowed women to sell large quantities and have a good price. They used the incomes to carry out projects to improve their lives. Three community forests, members of Regefolk, generated in 2011 a total of 17 million francs. 9 community forests, members of Refocode in Lomé, were able to generate an NTFP revenue of nearly 45 million francs in 2012. It has been demonstrated, and it can be safely said, that NTFPs are having a significant impact on household incomes. Revenues have allowed mothers to send their children to school, to take care of their health needs. Women also managed to improve their quality of life. There are those who have built new houses, those who have improved existing houses. Some have improved their kitchens or bought new kitchen utensils. Despite the challenges of timber commercialization, communities can generate income from NTFPs. The exploitation of NTFPs does not put pressure on the forest. Nowadays, women can decide about whether a particular tree can be felled. In the past, they had no voice. Nowadays, community forests are able to approach local forest offices to obtain certificates of origin for NTFPs. These are necessary for legal transportation of NTFPs. They should stop seeing the forest as a reservoir where one can continually harvest resources. They should learn to renew the forest. Non-timber forest products were largely managed by women and the Baka people. Nowadays, as we see more income generated from NTFPs, we are starting to see more and more men who are interested in NTFP work.
In the future, we are determined to continue this work and also to focus on reforestation and domestication so that collectors can start to grow what they are now collecting in the forest by having to walk many kilometers.